Yeah. Rainier Avenue Radio. Seattle's best talk and sports station.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth with services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African-American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
Women are not an homogenous group.
We face discrimination differently depending on factors such as ethnicity, age, socioeconomic status, and more.
Rainier Avenue Radio is proud to amplify women's voices.
They are the experts of their own lives, initiating conversations within their community about challenges they face, the solutions they're working on, and the opportunities they see.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 for Women's Voices on Air. We know our challenges. We are the experts of our lives.
We are master multitaskers, prioritizing our family, friends, and our faith above our own needs.
Our needs and voices are too often overlooked.
Please join us this Sunday from 2 to 5 p.m. for Women's Voices on Air.
We tell our stories in our own way.
Tune in to Real Estate and Money every Tuesday afternoon from 2:30 to 3 here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's Real Estate and Money.
This is an important message about coronavirus. With coronavirus still spreading, those who are most likely to get seriously ill must take extra precautions. You are at a higher risk for getting seriously ill if you are over 65 or if you have any serious underlying medical conditions, like heart disease, chronic lung disease, like asthma, diabetes, or if you're undergoing cancer treatment. If you're at a higher risk for getting seriously ill, it's essential you take extra care to protect yourself. Stay home, avoid close contact with others, wash your hands frequently with soap and water for 20 seconds, disinfect frequently touched objects like doorknobs and light switches. The choices you make are critical, and their impact is significant.
Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and ID Yourself.
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
Every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
Everything is gutter. 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 Everything is. I live legendary. Death is necessary. Until then, it's sex with the secretary. Text and test is Mary. We even the best get buried. Son of a you cherry. It's hereditary. Very unverified, but I call shots. I stay in the paint. I'm Bob Ross. Your part watch. P-knuckle, we card sharks. The Sprinter van turn monster trucks, all squats. And all the ghetto queens love great blunts. She give me throw, let me finish in a lace front. Sleeping on me and I hope you never wake up. Got big skills, need puffs, promo, make shape up. The cake up, your storm is go time. Spit like a New Yorker, but hopping out a low ride. Securing bags, turn a good person insane. For big things, turn the hood into Squid Game. Everything is gutter. 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 Everything is.
Check. Niggas know my demeanor. Load up the Nina like Martin when Keith was getting closer to Gina. Them suckers sweet as a bowl of farina. I'm tough as a mountain. It's the day that brother Malcolm can go to Medina. Interdimensional. This is pimping with principles. Back to the future. I was sent as a sentinel. I black side. I will lose my temper. Intentional. Gun in both hands. Taking turns. Sensible intervals. While these rappers are boasting, this cat focusing. The GOAT. Praise the Lord. Patrick Roberson. Ain't so many quite on my level. Glad you noticed it. 100-foot grave in the ghetto. Now that's an opening. Woke up in hell and slept in the fire. Respect the Messiah. Ayatollah says Matola was sex and Mariah. Checking the liars, every one of them dead. You Brad, you learn to battle with a gun in your head. Bang!
Gotta keep it going. It's only right to keep it going. Roll this shit up, spark it, watch it melt like butter. In the trenches, gotta. Ghetto. Selling EBT, flipping EDD. And I get that money anyway.
Gotta keep it gutter every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. How about that second single from Gutta's upcoming album on May 3rd? Remember, that is Raz Cass, and he came on the show just a couple of weeks to tell us all about it, man, with also RJ Payne and Havoc on their super group, man. Really good stuff. Looking forward to the album May 3rd. All right, Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by the Juice Pack, including myself, D-Money.
Pint Size Patron.
Ooh, hold up. Do that again.
Pint Size Patron.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't scare him.
Yeah.
All right, man. And OG Mambo should be on his way. So there we go. And as always, if you're tuning in for Fresh Juice for the first time, we play new hip hop, we play new R&B, we talk to artists, we play games, we do live performances. And we just do it all, man. We do it every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m.
That's what we do. Shout out to Harp in the comments, and shout out to my guy JJ Grand in the comments, man.
Yeah.
Had a video shoot on Sunday.
Okay.
And then got his Taekwondo on.
All right. And yeah, there we go. Harp's already harping on. And we're broadcasting to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, X, Instagram, all those platforms. You can watch us there. More specifically, of course, we have our Facebook group. You can watch us there, facebook.com/groups/Fresh Juice Media. If you are watching from the Facebook group, it might show up when you comment on as a Facebook user. So to eliminate that and actually get your proper name out there, shout it out correctly, just register your names, StreamYard.com/Facebook. That should take care of that. And then on IG, Twitter, and X, we're at Fresh Juice Media. Of course, we're broadcasting on all those platforms as well. We also live tweet the playlist and tag the artists. You can learn more about them. And of course, the YouTube page. You know what it is. Go and subscribe. We post all our smaller clips of all of our episodes. And then, of course, we have weekly episodes every week for you. So go ahead and subscribe. Ring the bell. That way you get first notice on everything Fresh Juice. YouTube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. And look at that. It's OG Mambo.
Let's go.
Yo.
Woo, it's dark up in there.
Red light special in there.
It is the red light special. I'm going to switch the color for y'all.
I'm like, I don't know if we should know what's going on in there. No.
KJ, shout out to KJ in the comments and my brother Kuya JR.
Patron dude to take Taekwondo.
I don't know who that is. Cool guy 35. No, I don't do the Taekwondo. I do the take your.
What's this? You're a little too soft for that. Okay, we're just going with the craziness right off the bat. Okay. All right, Weed Man's here as well. Okay. Craziness, man. Speaking of craziness, man, this is kind of a special episode because we've been playing this one commercial on Rainier Ave, and just everybody loves this commercial, man. I know Mambo dances it to every commercial break. So
it's legendary.
We got the man behind that voice in the building joining us in just a second, man. P.O. Boxx, and he's bringing his whole band with him, man. Josh Richins, NoAu Goldberg, the Hospitality 206, Rain King. Man, it's going to be crazy. And they're going to do 2 live performances tonight. We got a couple songs from their latest album, Solitude, to play. And it's going to be a great show. So we're looking forward to, getting with them and talking with them. And
Yeah. So right now we're going to take a look at 1 year ago. And as we always do at the beginning of the show, exactly 1 year ago on the show, we play one clip. And we had a really weird opening to a show 1 year ago. Of course, we had a manager, not as Trey, who manages Cam the Mac.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so awkward because we were like, yo, where is Cam the Mac? And then this goes down. Do some breaking news here. Not as Trey is here. We're going to skip the intro. We got the police on the phone.
What's going on?
I said we might have to cancel the interview.
They about to take you in?
I don't know.
All right, let me know what happens.
5 minutes.
All right.
Free the homie, God, Jesus.
Cam the Mac.
That has to be the first time that's ever happened.
Definitely.
In interview world history.
Definitely.
Like we were gonna do a whole intro for you. We're gonna send it to my guy Mambo, talk about everything you expect on the show. But man, just like we had to put the news out right out the jump.
Okay, look.
Yeah, break it down for
we had an interview today, man. Just a run of the mill, regular thing. But in regular Cam the Mac fashion, the police interrupted.
Damn.
Yeah. It's the price you pay when you're living them raps.
That's the price you pay when you live in them raps, okay? Classic.
I don't know if they planned that, but if they did, they went all the way out for a cancel.
Ooh, that was a moment right there, man. So shouts out to Cam and shouts out to Not As Trey. Oh man. All right, man. Without no further ado, I know Mambo's on mute, but are you ready for those intros, man?
Oh yeah, we can get to it. I mean, we only got one, right?
We got one band member with Poe, but yeah, go ahead and do your thing, man.
Oh yeah, man. Tonight we got a special delivery. Shooby doop 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 doop. You've heard him sing on every show. You see his turn up, you see his gig. Go ahead and send this fly delivery over to P.O. Boxx. P.O. Boxx in the building, ladies and guys.
What's good, Poe?
Yeah. What's good, family?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a blessing to be here, share space with y'all.
No, you truly are a legend around these parts.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I'm hearing about the buzz around a jingle I made. I call it a jingle. Still,
it's like top 3 things that came out of COVID. For sure.
For 3 things. What are the other 2, Patrol?
It's up there.
What are the other 2?
Children, I guess. That's beautiful. Not a COVID baby. Shout out to them.
and my cat, man, and my cat. She was a COVID baby too. So there you go.
It's up there.
I can't believe it.
I'll get back to you on the 3rd.
Yeah. I can't believe that song lasted. It's still around.
It's still there.
It's relevant every day. Actually.
Yeah.
No, we've been told to keep playing it. So.
Oh my goodness, I was dying when OG Mambo sent that to me on my IG. I was like, oh hell no, they still rocking this? Yeah, okay. I ain't gonna tell them it took me like an hour and a half to put the whole thing together. It was
That's clean though. That
Thank
would be
you.
like that.
Yeah, it just flowed right out. Right after. I remember Tony Benton hit me up and was like, I need a little jingle for my radio.
A little jingle. And he came with that.
And I said, okay. Yeah, I was like, send me details and some of the things you want, included in the words and stuff like that. And what kind of vibe do you want? He was like, acapella, R&B, sing it out, something like that. And so I just went with what he gave me, and I'm glad he liked it.
Yeah, he called the right person for the job.
Rainier Avenue Radio. Honestly, I had a lot of fun doing that. That's like outside of the genre of music and stuff that I do, but jingles are fun.
Oh, we got plenty of questions about that. Actually.
All right.
we got the game. We got the game that we play.
And then Mambo has one more person to bring in. One of the band members is here in the studio, so go ahead, Mambo.
Oh, we got my mans. Y'all seen him. Y'all know him. You seen him in the picture. Josh Richins, a.k.a. Jabber Beats, ladies and gentlemen. Jabber.
Hey.
Woo! Jabber. Oh, I didn't know you were Jabber Beats. Okay, I just learned something new.
Welcome to the show.
A man with many aliases.
You gotta like that, man. All right, man. I think it's time to get up into our favorite game show, man. So let's go ahead and do this. We like to call it Take Your Pick. Yes, sir. All right, man. Easy to play. Take your pick. If it's your first time, we give you 2 different options. You just choose one of them. All right. We get you involved in all of our platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, X, all those. And we'll pick our favorite commenter and celebrate it on the following episodes. Without no further ado, let's take a look at last week's winner. Kingdom Kong, who is also known as KJ Grand, said, "You'll be the human hedgehog tripping at 100 miles per hour." And the question was running 100 miles per hour or fly at 20. So there you go. You'll be the human hedgehog.
KJ, that's
tripping.
Crazy, man.
Good job. Thank you. KJ hasn't won one in a minute. So congrats to KJ, man.
Back in the win column.
Yeah, there we go. Yes, sir. Congrats, KJ. All right, we're ready to do a fresh 5. So let's go ahead and go do that. Of course, we're going to play along, but we want you to play as well. We'll flash your comments on the screen. So, all right, here we go. Take your pick. Live on a desert island with your celebrity crush, or have a whole big mansion with your ex.
I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to live on a desert island.
Okay.
Which is just made out of desserts.
Okay, I see you.
What about you two?
I don't really feel the need or understand why I would spend time with my ex in any capacity or any home or living situation. So I'll go ahead and me and baby girl can just go to that island and we're going to figure out this island lifestyle. You know what I'm talking about?
And when you're there, man, have some dessert, man.
I will. We'll invent a dessert.
There you go.
Paul, what are you doing?
You know, I'm an islander, so off top island with her. yeah.
Jabber?
I like what Mambo said. In no capacity would I need to be with an ex in any sort of living situation. So, yeah, desert island.
Let's go.
Yeah, dessert.
Yeah. I mean, devil's advocate, if I was to have to live in one, then a mansion would be the living situation I picked because I feel like it's the only flexibility. But yeah, no, whether it's a trailer park, a mansion, a hotel like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, I think I'm all right. You know?
Because there's such a big chance that you'll never see her because the mansion's just so big, right?
Stay on your side of the house.
Yeah. That 10% probability is enough to keep me out of the mansion. I'm just going, keep it above.
It's not real for you. JJ says I'll take the X in the mansion.
I can see that. If you're cool with your ex at a certain extent, I could definitely see it though.
Yeah, that's right.
It'd be like a show. It's like a drama series.
Okay, KJ says I'm safe from myself. I'll do anything else with whoever.
I mean, I guess it depends on the ex. Like, if I can go back to like 7th or 8th grade, like I dated some pretty cool girls back then. So like,
okay.
I wouldn't mind.
Middle school with it.
We can have like, you know what I mean, a roommate situation. You know what I mean. Then me and my current. Then I don't have to leave my current girl for a celebrity crush. You know.
Cool guy says she'll always keep you in the dark. You said okay. And mansion with the ex, probably because we can't agree who gets the mansion. Okay, Hart. Okay.
That's good.
And we don't need the mansion. We selling it. Okay. I love the comment.
I like that idea.
All right, man. Let's go with number 2. Here we go. Take your pick. Loved by the public but hated by the entire family, or hated by the public but loved by the family? What are we doing on this one?
Nobody wants to go first this one, huh?
Family first. Family first.
Family over everything. Yeah.
Okay. So the public hates you. Not as important.
They don't know me like the family do.
They don't know me like that.
Well, you know what?
Somebody that don't really know me hating me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and slide through that loophole because the public is my family, so I'll just be loved by them all, man.
Nobody's ever gotten it wrong on Take
KJ says the public can kiss my booty. Okay. Okay, KJ.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Same with you, Josh?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that one.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. All right. Their loss. Okay. All right, next one. Here we go. Take your pick. Make a jingle for a car company or make one for an insurance company.
P.O. Box, you got to go first on this one.
Oh, man.
And I'm going with whatever you go with, man.
Yeah. We're going to just ride on with the car company.
Those are
car
probably
company?
easier.
The car company?
And
Yeah.
you want to listen to it in the car, too.
Yeah.
So
Where's the bigger paycheck coming from, though? That's
Right,
really the question.
That's a good.
There you go, Josh. That's what I wanted to know, Josh. I needed to know.
And Limu Emu getting these ducats.
The insurance got that money, man, but I know the cars do too.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go insurance company because I think their budget is just slightly more grandiose because it's more difficult to write a song about when you're sad and your car's messed up. Like it's pretty easy to write a jingle about come on down and get your new favorite car. We got trucks, a bus, and everything you need. You know what I'm saying?
That's the jingle right there, bro.
There it is. Cut the check.
What you doing, Jabber?
I feel like insurance might have slightly deeper pockets too. I could be wrong. I mean, big enough car company. If it's Ford,
Right. On average, I think Geico might have a little more money than the average car company. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
all I'm saying is that little gecko has been feeding his family for the last 2 decades.
Yeah, ever since they
commercial
got rid of the
appearances. I can't say that for
they got rid of the caveman. That was messed up.
Shout out to Harp, man. Harp got some cold comments.
He said the insurance company will probably use the jingle more, new cars all the time, so you may not get as many spins once the car is not the newest model.
And I like his one on the last question. The fam ain't finna buy my AR art, so I need the public to love me like they love baby cats. Okay.
Well, I don't think Harp, you want that because I hate baby cats.
Gotta hate something.
Oh no, I can't go with that.
You're gonna stop pushing that little goofy button on me, bro. I'm allergic to cats, bro. I'm allergic to cats. What you want me to like things that make me sneeze, bro? I do not like those guys, bro. We don't get it.
Allergies get the buzz.
This is a long-standing beef, bro. God made this beef, bro. You can't get it. The hell.
All right, man. Let's get to this next. I think this is the last. No, it's not the last one. Okay, here we go. Take your pick. Win the game show Survivor or win the game show Bachelorette.
This is real easy. When you win the game show, The Bachelorette, all you do is get to be with a significantly douchey person who agreed to act like a douchey person on TV with you. When I win Survivor, I outlasted and outlived a bunch of the roughest, toughest people on earth, and I get a gang of money. And people along the way voted for me because they thought my personality was cool. I'll go ahead and take Survivor, please, D-Money. Push that button on me, and I swear, I dare you. I dare you.
Hey, don't tempt me because I'm close to the edge.
Yeah, Survivor for sure, though.
He's edgy.
What you doing, Jabber?
Dude, Survivor's a way cooler show just in general. But yeah, you get the you're the best survivor, You got like the wilderness training after that and everything.
This is a very good point. That is a very good point too.
Oh man.
Poe?
You know what? 20 years ago,
Yeah.
I would have said Survivor.
Oh.
20 years. I mean, today I'm going back the
Bachelorette.
Bachelor. Bachelor.
Poe, you're going to take that easy ride on the Bachelorette.
That's
enjoy
right.
some
Yeah.
fun days.
They go on vacations and the best
Some date,
resorts.
a couple date challenges here and there.
I'm too. Oh yeah, I probably won't. Yeah, Survivor.
And then wait, how's that show work? Isn't the Bachelorette is a bunch of dudes trying to get with the?
Well, it's
right?
it's the Bachelor or Bachelorette. So
would you want to be the main guy on the Bachelor, or would you want to be like one of the dudes fighting for the Bachelorette?
Okay, we could go either way with this one.
I think either way you get set up for failure. But if you had to pick one, but if I had to pick one, like, would I rather be in a group of superficial guys that chasing a superficial women, or have an abundance of superficial women who were in pursuit of me? I guess I'll take the superficial women who want me. That sounds like a little bit more fun in the long run.
Weed Man wants. Oh, I don't know if you could smoke weed on Survivor.
I'm pretty sure you can smoke weed on Survivor. You can grow weed on Survivor. All right? And that's exactly why I'm gonna win Survivor, because they're gonna be like, oh, we could vote him off, but Mambo is growing the weed. So I mean, let's keep him around until harvest.
All right, man. We're on our last one. All right, take your pick. Shoot hoops with LeBron or toss a football with Patrick Mahomes?
I'll definitely shoot hoops with LeBron, because LeBron is significantly cooler than Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is pretty cool, but Patrick Mahomes just got cool. I mean, LeBron James has been cool since like 2002, bro. We gotta just like longevity of coolness on this one. Okay? Like, whilst LeBron was really cool, Patrick Mahomes, it was just like us. Like, man, it'd be really cool to shoot hoops with LeBron. Like, he had that thought too. I don't think as many times did LeBron have the thought, you know what would be really dope today? If I could go toss the pigskin with Pat Mahomes. That's how I think that's happy, man. So that being said, LeBron, please.
Poe?
I'm gonna go with LeBron too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. For all,
We'll have us a nice game of 21. Poe will be out there hooping, man.
Yeah.
And Jabber?
I agree with LeBron being the cooler of the two, but I feel like I would be lacking in a court. So
okay.
You know, like I do that all the time with the bro. So like
you said based on skill set alone, I can throw a football. I know
that's real, right?
I can respect that. Patron, what you got?
I'll probably go with LeBron, man.
Yeah.
You really can't have a conversation throwing the football because it's too far.
Well, not if you're really trying to throw it far, but yeah, you got to be 10 yards away to have a little chat. And that's one of the, like, you know, with the older sibling who's on his way to college, you're like, man, you're really up out of here? Catch, toss. Yeah, man, I am. Hold it down for me. Catch.
But if I'm with Patrick Mahomes, I'm not throwing no 10 yards. I'm trying to do
right. You're going out of your way. You're running 90 routes. You're running 90-yard routes.
We're not gonna waste this opportunity.
No. I respect that, Patron. Because if I did pick Mahomes, I'm also doing the same. We're running routes. I'm giving scenarios. All right, Pat, it's 4th down. Super Bowl 32.
The ball's on the 1.
Right.
Not on the 1. What do we do?
But you can only lose your left hand because you injured your right hand earlier. We're gonna run a toss.
Oh, no, there. That's difficult.
I really want to make it as hype as possible.
Oh, you got it. You got to live it in the moment, right? Are you doing the same thing if you're shooting hoops with LeBron? Are you going to make scenarios with him too?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely 3, 2, 1. That's for sure going on. And I'm gonna make one of the scenarios be I throw him an alley-oop because you don't get to throw that many that often to a person like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've thrown some nice alley-oops. Shout out to anybody who has caught and dunked an alley-oop I've thrown. Shout out to you. But I don't know that you do it like LeBron. You know what I mean? I'm not sure.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's crazy, man. All right, thank everybody for playing. Take your pick. Yeah. All right, man. We got a lot more in store for you the rest of the episode. Like I said, Poe and Josh are going to perform 2 songs tonight. We got songs from the album Solitude. We're going to ask them some questions and, you know, a lot of other stuff, a lot of great music in between. So keep it locked. This is Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Yo, what's up? This is DJ Red Pepper Day, the official DJ for MCs by MCs. Yo, y'all need to check out Fresh Juice over here at Rainier Avenue Radio, the Juice Pack featuring D Money, Pint Size Patron, and OG Mambo. Let's get it. I'm here to build you guys, man.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Bree, inviting you to come join me on Clean Greens Living. Broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Greens Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11:30 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Support for Rainier Avenue Radio comes from Cascade PBS, presenting season 2 of Out and Back with Allison Mariella Desir. Join Allison as she explores the Pacific Northwest with changemakers who are reclaiming space in the outdoors and creating opportunities for local BIPOC communities to engage with nature and find joy and healing. It's available now on Cascade PBS app and airing on KCTS 9 Thursdays at 8:50 p.m.
What's up, y'all? We live and direct with your boy, the Hospitality 206. We got Fresh Juice. We got Rainier Avenue Radio, the Juice Pack, my brothers, D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Itself, and OG Mambo. Stay tuned.
He's the one take Jake.
No time to waste. On a pretty face, a banging body, I know my place. That don't impress me, I know the best thing worth the wait. Your character, there's one thing I take your place. Let's manifest, a waste away, no time to waste. On a pretty face, a banging body, I know my place. That don't impress me, I know the best thing worth the wait. Your character, there's one thing I take your place. Let's manifest, a waste away. 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 Nobody tells the thoughts are so irrelevant. Come on, come on, come on. If you leave it up to me, I need your company till dawn, till dawn, till dawn. Let's not waste the night away. Let's manifest today. I mean, if my intention is the only attention you're craving, 'cause I ain't got no time impress me, I know the best thing's worth the wait. Your character, there's one thing I take your face. It's manifest, a waste away, no time to waste. On a pretty face, a banging body, I know my place. That don't impress me, I know the best thing's worth the wait. Your character, there's one thing I take your face. It's manifest, a waste away, ayy. 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 Oh, never before have I ever felt this way. Back in the day, there was no need for love. We found that in the streets, no need for love. No cuffing, just tucking. But today, we're still the same, trying to remain loyal. Sitting here waiting for you. Give me life, you don't even try. In my passers-by, no time to waste. On a pretty face, a banging body, I know my place. That don't impress me, I know the best thing's worth the wait. Your character, there's one thing I take your face. It's manifest, a waste away, no time to waste. On a pretty face, a banging body, I know my place. That don't impress me, I know the best thing's worth the wait. Your character, there's one thing I take your face. It's manifest, a waste away, ayy. 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 I see you, girl. I hear you, girl. You ain't gotta prove nothing to no one. You ain't gotta prove nothing to me, no. I see you, girl. I hear you, girl. You ain't gotta prove nothing to no one. You ain't gotta prove nothing to me, no. I see you, girl. I hear you, girl. You ain't gotta prove nothing to no one. And you ain't gotta prove nothing to me, no. I see you, girl. I hear you, girl. You ain't gotta prove nothing to no one. You ain't gotta prove nothing to me, no. A pretty face, a banging body, I know my place. That don't impress me, I know the best thing's worth the wait. Your character, there's one thing I take your face. It's manifest, a waste away, no time to waste. A pretty face, a banging body, I know my place. That don't impress me, I know the best thing's worth the wait. Your character, there's one thing I take your face. It's manifest, a waste away, ayy. I see you, girl. Manifest, I hear you, girl. We got nothing to know. Manifest, a waste away, ayy. I see you, girl. Manifest, I hear you, girl. We got nothing to know. You ain't gotta prove nothing.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio, Manifest by Boxx right there off of the album Solitude.
Yeah. He's got the rhythm.
Man, like Harp just said, man, take him to church with that song.
Man, loving the production on that one too, Jabber. That was really smooth.
Yeah, that's Jabber's hand right there. He actually produced the entire Solitude album, all 14 tracks. Yeah,
That's what's up.
Talk about that process a little bit while we on that to get it started, about the creative process and creating that. Is that something that you're handcrafting, Josh, or are you dipping into the vault and picking a few from here, a few from there, and then making sounds that correlate with the stuff that fits? Or how's that going from the production standpoint?
Yeah, I guess occasionally things come from the vault, if you will, I'd say, but a lot of times me and Poe just get started in the studio together and start from scratch, kind of.
Oh, I love that, man. I love that. That's really dope.
That's honestly my favorite way to create. And then Poe normally has like a hook, maybe like most of a verse or something, and we'll be writing as I'm, writing things down, putting things down. So that's fun. I just like when the creativity is going on both ends. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. It feels full in the room.
Yeah.
We've been rocking together. Collaborating for over 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, so with that, Poe, from the writer's aspect, since we kind of got Jabber's perspective, what is that like when them beats are kind of cooking up? Or is it sometimes a hook or idea that you wrote down a while ago, and then that specific beat or instrument pulls it out and you're like, oh, this feels like sunny day that I wrote 3 days ago? Or is it kind of you're inspired within the moment a lot of the times too? Or is it a mixture of both?
Yeah, thanks for the question. It's a mixture of both. Yeah. There are times where I come with stuff written out in my notepad in my phone. Back in the day, we used to call it Book of Rhymes, but now it's in my notepad now on my device. But I'll have. I mean, there's a ton of writing that I do just on the whim that's loaded all up in there. So I'll bring that. Sometimes that will kick off the ideas and kick off the creativity. And then sometimes I come and Jabber's playing a new beat he made and then I'll vibe. I'll know when I know, when I see it, when I hear it,
right.
I know it vibe out. And then there are times we just start from scratch, just like Jabber said. We'll sit down, what's going on in the world, what's going on in our personal life, try to find a topic to write to, and then the rest is history. Yeah.
That's fire, man.
Let's
go ahead, D-Money.
When you're talking about like what's going on in the world, are you more referring to what's going on in the political sphere, the news, or more what's going on in my world? Or?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
My personal world and I've been an activist in the area since 1999, WTO. So a lot of the writings are inspired by events too, current events, global events, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's powerful. That's being that, it sounds like the duration of your musical career, you've had that spirit. Is that something that you've always pushed through the music that comes out, kind of some deeper messaging or underlying tones or things to shift an emotion from one field to the other?
Yeah. And I've thank you for them. That makes me think about just all the times, because in the years that I've done the music, how it was important for me to stay grounded in my lane, in my style, in my delivery, because a lot of folks, I think for me, it was just important for me to stay rooted and, in talking about, in my writing, staying consistent, and then the fans, I think respond to that consistency. Yeah.
Not to veer too far off, but especially for the young whippersnappers on here, man, talk a little bit about how you got involved in '99, what WTO was, what pulled you in, and how'd you end up staying connected with social events that are important to our specific region and community, and global.
Yeah. Thank you for that. I was 19 years old. I learned about the World Trade Organization having a conference in Seattle. When I looked deeper into what WTO stood for, a lot of kids in these, really, poor countries are making pennies, if that, by producing shoes like Nikes and stuff like that. But it just didn't sit well with me to hear that, to find that out, and I'm from the hood. So I read, poor communities and impoverished communities, they resonate with me. So that pulled me to the streets then. I didn't know anything about protesting. I didn't know anything. I just knew that I stood against what they were bringing to Seattle. And then it was a couple of weeks of, protests, marches, protests nightly. But ever since then, they've never had the WTO conference thing in Seattle ever. True. And so I think all that good trouble was worth it. And then some years later, I was out there with helping organize in solidarity with Standing Rock. And so that was heavy, but the more recent movement that I've joined on wholeheartedly is the pursuit for police accountability and transparency. My cousin was killed by Seattle police in 2018.
Oh, rest in peace.
Thank you. Pulling my cousin Yosia Faletongo, he was actually in the music scene.
Mr. Slim?
Yeah, Mr. Slim. Yeah, that's my cousin. Yeah.
Salute to Mr. Slim.
Yeah, thank
Big
you, bro.
in the battle rap world. Put a lot of
you already know. Yeah, and that's the feedback I'm getting whenever I bring his name up. And beyond the hip hop, we grew up in the church singing. His mom whooped me, my mom whooped him. It was that we were all close like that. And he and I had a lot of parallel chapters in our lives. Like we grew up in the church.
You got to know Sam.
Yeah, Sam. They're all family. Yeah.
That felt like a pretty personal experience when you're hearing that news, though, because it's someone that you felt so, connected with, almost as if, what differentiates him from you type situation is what I imagine.
Yeah. And in our Samoan community, I'll tell y'all, he was like like similar to the status that Nipsey was for that community, you know, and it was a huge loss when we lost Slim. And some of these get-togethers and you know, I remember an event that Slim put on because he did a lot of hip-hop stuff. I went to this event and I saw like 6 or 7 different hoods, I mean gangs, in that one space, and everyone was getting along and everyone was cool. But I think it's a testament to his leadership, you know, and the way he moved in the hood. And so, you know, it was a big loss. It was a big loss when Slim and
still recovering, man.
Still recovering, still mourning, still in the fight though. You know, now I'm a part of a couple organizations that work on state level policy, and we're just trying to change the laws of the land and do it that way, taking that route and trying to make some change.
Man, not to pivot too hard or too far, and I don't think we will, because it being your freshest project, I imagine some of this content is in it. Let's talk a little bit about Solitude, man, and the invention of that, and the naming mechanism, all of that. It definitely fits your personality for those of us who know you, but for someone who might be brand new who just clicked on YouTube, talk a little bit about where that comes from, the energy, the idea.
Thank you. The entire Solitude album was written pretty much during the quarantine, as soon as the pandemic hit.
Oh, wow.
And I live alone, so I had a lot of time to think and a lot of time to create in my home studio. Nobody was able to come over and I couldn't go anywhere, you know, so I was stuck at home. And it took me 2 years to write the entire album. I didn't have the title of the album until later on in the project. And I thought I was, you know, I took soul and solitude and tried to put it together, thinking I came up with a cool word. But I looked it up in the dictionary, and solitude actually exists in the dictionary.
That's so funny.
I thought I was being trendy, but nah, not so much.
But spelled the same way? I know there's solitude.
No, it's spelled solitude, just like I thought I came up with something.
What do you know what the definition of that word is?
It's like, solitude in the soul. As far as I remember, that was straight to the point.
Hey, well, you know what? You might not have invented it, but you're definitely bringing it to the forefront out of Webster's dictionary for a lot of us.
I was surprised and kind of disappointed at the time, but it's cool. Webster beat me there.
Good old Webster, man.
Beat me to the punch, man.
So, my bad, Josh. Swinging it over to you just a little bit for a moment too. What is it like when you get to produce those, like a whole project like that? Because, like you said, you like to create on the spot. So oftentimes that can be like, you know, you're getting 2 or 3 songs done in a session, so it's going to be more elongated. What is that like, time commitment wise? Is it something that excites you? Do you do it often? How does that work?
Yeah, no, I love doing it that way. Like, time commitment is not even like a thought when writing mode is on. You know what I mean?
I love it.
If we go as late as is necessary, you know. That's how I feel, at least.
Yeah. So being that you're like pretty versed instrumentally, is that stuff that you kind of try and bring to the table with it? Or do you ever have stuff that you've written, or you might write with Poe and then, you know, in the back of your head, you know, I think I could actually have Rain play a dope line here, or I could pull this person here to kind of do it and to kind of create the whole full masterpiece and do the whole, because you're producing and executive producing at a point, right? Because you're doing some of the mixing and mastering too, right?
Yeah. Honestly, those thoughts have been coming out a lot more lately. In fact, we just did a song. Was it Everything Is Okay? That one that we just did?
Yeah, everything's okay.
Yeah, we already have parts ready for like Rain, and I got NoAu some parts, our ideas for parts. NoAu did throw some keys on Solitude. So yeah, I'm open to those ideas always, and we've got some string parts that actually we're looking for some string players if anyone wants to play strings.
Right. If there are any in the atmosphere, please reach out.
yes, please.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna ask, if you're producing a whole project, how much production comes after the vocals are recorded?
You know what's crazy? It differs depending on artists and stuff, but I think with Poe, we kind of do a good bulk of it like during the session. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't say seldom, but not often are we going back and then adding more things. I'm not saying that's out of the question, but
right. But you feel pretty confident when you leave the session.
Yeah. It's usually at a certain point, and then it's like, okay, there's some things that need to be mixed and bring out things and whatnot. But
and sometimes what almost always happens is we'll start off agreeing that we're going to do a 3-hour studio session. Next thing you know, it's 5 hours. 6
hours. 4 hours comes quick.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
That first hour is almost like a warm up.
For real though, yeah.
And that first hour turns into too easy.
Yeah. After that first hour, yeah, we're still rolling joints and blunts and getting ready.
Right. Now, is that process the one that Poe mentioned, kind of like talking about like world events and life and kind of letting the artists that are in your studio and that you're producing for get kind of acclimated? Is that something similar that you do, or do you kind of just play to whoever walks in? You're like, I'm gonna go with the vibe that's going on.
Yeah, I'd say it's more often just following what's coming through the door. You know what I mean? And Poe always comes with ideas, so that's never an issue. It's like, I was thinking something like this, like R&B, but like, smooth, dark sounding. We're like, okay, go
right.
Or he has a hook already written, and we're like, this is what it sounds like. And actually, Poe started playing guitar. How long ago, Poe?
Oh, during the pandemic, just a couple years ago.
There you go. So sometimes Poe even comes in and he's like, this is the chord progression already. He knows that already. And it's like, all right, perfect. Here, well, let's start with some instruments. We need keys on it, we need guitar on it, whatever.
Did you play piano on this project?
Yeah.
I
did, yeah.
I did a little bit.
I was talking to Poe.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't.
Gotcha. Still getting used to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, take us back 10 years, man. How did these paths cross each other?
Good question.
Bands.
Yeah, certainly when we were playing in reggae bands and stuff.
Yeah, we were in like mutual bands at different times throughout this 1 year, and I was like, hey, you're with them too? I'm here too. Just kind of filling in. I wasn't really committed to not one specific band, but there were times where I'd fill in a certain band and Josh would be playing guitar or bass.
Yeah.
I'd be playing guitar, but then I got to know Josh well over 10 years ago. And we just vibe, we clicked right away, and then just started making music and performing on stages right away. Yeah, it's crazy. Matt and Josh have been rocking with me about the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a little over 10 years now. Matt's been my drummer, and Josh has been my guitar player and producer.
Same story with Matt, or the Hospitality 206. He's also known as just another band that together just started working like that.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah.
Bless you.
What about the rest of the members?
Similar. I mean, bands connecting with mutual bands or at events where our bands would frequently perform, on the same roster, the same bill. Just through community and just creating relationships that way. Bands. Yeah.
Bands and make them dance.
Mm-hmm.
What instruments do you play, Jabber?
Guitar primarily. I'll play anything with strings on it.
Gotcha.
I did a little bit of upright bass in high school, so I can understand the boat a little bit. I think violin would be crazy probably, but I play like this much keys, like just enough to be able to put down chords, but I can't do any of the runs or anything crazy like that. That's when we bring NoAu or someone else in.
Gotcha.
I mean, I've played a lot of things over the years, but those are like the things I'm best at: guitar, bass,
core.
mandolin, banjo, that kind of stuff.
If it got strings on it, you'll figure it out, huh?
Yeah.
Ukulele, all of it.
Paul, what made you pick up during quarantine and be like, you know what? I mean, I'm stuck in the house. Let me learn guitar, man. That's a pretty difficult task. So it's not an easy thing to do. You got to first buy a guitar to learn.
Yeah. I dove right in. Yeah, I had just graduated from Full Sail University in Florida and got my bachelor's in music. Thank you. And then I needed that education under my belt, specifically music theory. I knew once I learned music theory, I'd be able to communicate better with musicians and cats like Josh.
Absolutely.
whether we're talking about music or even studio work. It's a language on its own. So it was important for me to learn music theory, and I took advanced theory there. And and so I came back to Josh, and I'm like, now Josh and I can communicate, and he knows where I'm going with my ideas, and
you can articulate things differently. I think we need to triple it here. Oh no, I think if we lay it like this,
punch me in right there.
Exactly.
Right.
Piggyback off that. Poe, because he went to that school and stuff, like knows a lot about how many layers you should be tracking for vocals and stuff like that. And like using examples is like seeing Beyonce's Pro Tools stems and stuff, and like seeing, you know, just how many layers are in certain sections.
Go into one thing, yeah.
Poe is a pro at that stuff, in my opinion.
Poe's a pro. Okay.
Poe put the Poe in pro. No,
Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro.
For me personally, I think it comes because I like to utilize that too a lot with my layering. You know, Josh, we do it in our sessions too. So for me, it comes from, I think, understanding the choirs, and whether it was a church choir or like growing up and understanding those layers. Poe, would that come from the same thing with you? Because you mentioned that earlier, having that. Do you think it's you can hear all those different parts and you're like, no, don't worry, I can walk us through from the baritone to the alto.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean?
yeah. And I grew up in church choirs, gospel choirs too. So my dad was a preacher and my mom was a Sunday school teacher growing up. So we were at church 5 days a week. We were that family involved in every ministry in the church, especially the music. Dad would tell us to learn an instrument or you know, sing for my sermon, you know, different things like that. But I think being around a choir, you know, or family unit, because there's, you know, 11 siblings, you know, we all sang together growing up. But I think that was very helped a lot, you know. Now, that choir, knowing, you know, how things should blend, you know, if the bass or the low notes are too high or too low, capturing
where they be at. Oh, yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. And shout out to you. I feel like it's an underrated thing that happens, and I kind of like it because it's like my studio secret. But there's not enough layering that goes on nowadays. Kids want to come do a singular track, an ad-lib track, maybe one dub if they're really feeling it, and then get on up out of there. So.
We had a visit when I was at Full Sail University from Beyonce's producer.
Engineer.
Engineer. Dude, he came and then he gave us a sneak peek of the session. He opened up this session in the Pro Tools, and she had, for one vocal part, she had like 20 layers. And then that was just one part. And then the next section, I was like, is that all the same note? She just sang it 20 times? And they were like, yeah, she really layers. And I think some of, you know, recording.
Are those multiple takes that she's taking, or is it like multiple takes that she's using?
Both, from what I recall. Yeah.
Okay.
Both. Okay. Yeah. But I just remember seeing so many layers, and that told me that, you know, there's really no limit. Because I was like, I was thinking, man, I do so many layers, and then I saw Beyonce's session. I was like, hey, she kind of layers a lot too.
Never thought about it, but it's what makes her voice sound so powerful. If there's 20,
definitely
20 layered tracks.
Yeah, and recording arts is an art. You know, it's an art form. So when the way you approach recording is also an art, and so she's approaching it in her artistic, creative way, and then I do the same when I'm in the studio with Josh, the Jabber.
Man, big names. Speaking of big names, man, it's time to celebrate some big name birthdays happening this week. So let's go ahead and play the clip for you. Hey, happy birthday. A lot of heavy hitters there, man.
I was gonna say we got some pretty big ones in the mix here.
Yeah, happy birthday to everyone. Yeah.
Happy birthday to my Tita Emma.
Happy birthday, Tita Emma. Yeah. Any birthdays for you, Jabber or Poe? Anybody you know that's celebrating a birthday?
No one comes to mind at the moment, but I want to make a shout out to the baby of the family, Nathan, and his fiance Memory are getting married on May 3rd, next Friday.
Congratulations.
Yeah, it's a big time for it's a special season for the family, so we're all getting together next Friday for his wedding.
Are you singing at the wedding?
Yeah, I'm singing a little bit.
That's what's up.
And our engineer is right here. Actually, he's gonna be.
Let's go.
He's running the sound. Josh
The whole
will be running the
production.
sound.
That's dope though.
Yeah, the family loves Josh. So.
Man, y'all know the entire month of April belongs to my boys, man. So my youngest, he was born April 1st, and then my oldest, his birthday's coming up April 29th, man. So the Mambo boys take over once April hits.
That's a heavy month.
Man, speaking of performance, man, you guys ready to get down with your first performance?
Sounds good.
Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, what are we performing?
We're doing one of the songs off the album Solitude. This first one's going to be called, we'll do the second one later, but this one's called Midnight Company.
Midnight Company.
Fresh Juice exclusive, or should I say Fresh Juice acoustic?
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. Midnight came with no mercy. Its sole intention was to hurt me. The stars shine brighter in the night sky. In the morning we'll figure it out. Midnight came with the rage. Pulled me right up off stage. Took my feet out from under me. I'm keeping midnight company. I said, I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight. You can have the daylight. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight. You can have the daylight. I've yet to see what it is I came into this world to be. Combing the woods, climbing fallen trees. Won't clear the way so I can see. Yeah, they think we've lost our way. We've seen the world from a different lens. We see no end from what's our destiny. Won't clear the way and let us be. Yeah, I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight. You can have the daylight. Midnight company. Yeah, midnight company. Yeah, midnight company. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight company. I'm keeping midnight. You can have the daylight. Yeah. Whoa. Midnight company. Yeah. Oh.
He's smoking.
Okay, you carried it on.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff, man.
Thanks, family. Appreciate the space to share that, y'all.
All right. This is everything. I like that comment right there. Yeah.
Salute, gentlemen. Salute.
Wow, we got to pay some bills. Before that, we got a new joint coming out of New York. See if I can pronounce this couple's group name. Alatuja. I think that's how you do it. And they got the song Iho. So check it out. Alatuja, they're dropping their collab album. They're a married couple on May 31st. Check out this new music, man, on Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. Be back with Poe and be back with Jabber after this.
Candle is out of line. Shadow box in the fight. Holding your breath in, had you believing you're wrong and they're right. Words that you were to hear, day to day, year to year. You have to fake it so you can make it. Your dreams you come to fear. Heavy to run in the race, pressing to stay the pace. So far from home, missing the keys to the gate. Don't want to make a mistake. You're not alone. Remember, no go so far. Wala pia, ijo, ya. No go so far. Bye bye to wahala. Ijo, never needed to fight. Inside your shelter, the light shine bright in the midnight. Now is the hour and chance, live in the moment and dance. This is your life.
Yo, 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 this is Heretic the Heathen representing MCs by MCs, and you are now listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack. That's D Money, Pint Size Patron, and OG Mambo. Tap in, yo.
Welcome to the coronavirus pandemic. I'll take coronavirus for 100. Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is staying home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help?
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine? I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine?
Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
1, 2, get down! What's up, big and little homies? This is Masvita Maraire, host of Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio World, your one-stop shop for Seattle sports. We cover preps, we cover college, we cover pro, we cover it all. Huskies, Mariners, Seahawks, Garfield, South, Roosevelt, Metro, King County. This is where you want to listen to for all the sports that's happening in Seattle. Seattle Sports Weekly on Rainier Avenue Radio World.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
Generational wealth to me means to provide and establish wealth for generations to come, whether it be through real estate or through other equitable funding, stocks, bonds, but first of all, I think that general wealth starts with the securing property.
And that's it.
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhoods Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio World. Create your generational wealth for you and the future of your families.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, The Hospitality from the Marshall Law Band, and you're tuned into Fresh Juice. We got Rainier Avenue Radio, we got the Juice Pack, and my boys D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo every week coming to you. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio.
You struck a chord in my progression. You make sense of my obsessions. You're the closest thing I ever felt to home. And in a sea without a shore, we crave for so much more beyond horizons. Our lives match to the core. Hesitating to navigate, this could bring our fate. Come with me, the size away. explore you inside out. And there is more to love than what's in the clouds. And there is more to love than what we see. Won't you come navigate the world with me? Now that the moon and the stars are aligned, that's our guide through the night. The same thing goes in the way we grow in time. It'll be alright. Now that the moon and the stars are aligned, that's divine by design. The same thing goes in the way we flow through life. Hesitating to navigate, this could bring our fate. Pain made the size of waves, lest we sail away. I'll explore you inside out. And there is more to love than what's in the clouds. And there is more to love than what we see. Won't you come navigate the world with me? I'll explore you inside out. And there is more to love than what's in the clouds. And there is more to love than what we see. Won't you come navigate the world with me? Explore you inside out. Navigate the world. Navigate the world.
Navigate that world every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. on Fresh Juice. That is Boxx is right there off of Solitude. Navigates.
I love the message, man.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Man, and not for nothing, that live performance was smooth too. I love the message in that one too, bro.
My songs are like the kids I always wanted but could never have. You know what I'm saying? Because I could never have kids, but I always wanted. I was that, that kid in the family that was always helping my mom, change diapers, stuff like that. So, but when I got older and I realized that wasn't my calling, I embraced music and raising it. I'm grooming it. I'm putting it out to the world and being vulnerable. Stuff like that. I think is relatable for parents.
I could definitely see that because the music takes a life on its own for sure.
Yeah, and it's a representation of who I am. Like I'm a representation of my dad, and my mom. So
they're extensions of yourself.
Yeah. That's how I look at it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of curious, Jabber. Do you have the same kind of feel about your beats? Do you see it like your children as well?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I remember
you got millions of kids.
Whole catalog.
Mr. Nick Cannon over here.
That was a pretty good one, D Money. I'm proud of you, man.
I'm trying. I wanted to bring up, man, and I think this is kind of dope, man, that Toe here has his own modeling Boxx model.
Yeah.
So tell me about this, bro.
Yo, so so there was a time where I weighed 600 pounds.
Okay.
And then I went and I lost surgery after I lost 100 pounds on my own. After losing 350 pounds, I would just find myself at a show or somewhere, and I'm not saying this in a boastful way, but both female and male models would come up and be like, "You ever thought about modeling?" And I had, when I was bigger, I was gonna do big and tall size, plus size,
right.
So it had crossed my mind at one point during those years, but then when it came back up, I felt like exploring that art, and that was the pursuit for me. It was and also, you know, the feeling confident. I also had little ones who were aspiring to be models at the time too, that I wanted to kind of set an example for, to just go for it. And for me, it's an art. I did a couple shows, a couple runway things, couple, you know, highlighted some folks who designers from the area, you know, male clothes and stuff like that. But I think I always wanted to experience that, and I've always been a big person on fashion too. So that was another element that pulled me in that direction too. But yeah, here and there, I'll take on some, you know, if they come, you know, if they cross me. But
I got to get you a Pacific Islander hoodie, man.
Yeah, for real.
I got a clothing line called Pacific Islander.
Oh, for real? Oh, you're not getting, yeah.
No, he's
I'll rock
real.
it.
He's
No,
real. He's not joking.
I'll rock it on stage and all. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, let's connect on that.
So here's
know?
a stat, because I'm looking at the Instagram and I'm seeing the transformation, but also I'm seeing shoe size went down. I didn't know that your shoe size could go smaller.
Yo, I lost an inch in height, and I went from size 15 shoes to size 13.
You said you lost an inch in height?
Yeah, I was 6'2", now I'm
in
6'1".
its foot.
I was expanded, you know, and then when it reversed,
I
I
can see
lost
the
the
foot,
inch,
though, yeah.
and then the foot, yeah, because
I kind of thought if you lost the weight, you would stand taller.
Right, yeah. I was, man, I was wearing 8X shirts.
Wow.
You know, yeah, 7, 8X shirts. My waistline was at 60. I remember, just because it was always hard to find those clothes, those shopping.
Damn, 8X and 60 is
gotta be.
I was thinking about this the other day when I was smoking weed. I was like, man, if the weight I lost was a person, he'd be bigger than me. I take him because I'm quicker now.
That's big homie.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah. It's crazy when I look back at the pictures, though. It's just life is precious.
Yeah. Salute,
you know, man. Trying to stick around as long as I can. So,
respect.
Yeah.
What inspired that, bro?
Yeah.
Like to even lose that first 100, because I mean,
so I had this really bad bacterial infection that got in my bloodstream in 2010.
Oh, wow.
That summer I was hospitalized. I was at, I think, 585 at the time. But I did my time. I did my time there. And then when I got out, the day I was being released, one of my best friends and brother, Leslie Allo, also known as Les-Ons, was a rapper from Tacoma, Spanaway area, had passed away that morning, and I found out. Les and I used to share clothes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was a big brother too. Like we shared
well,
clothes.
Once you find a homie who wears 8X and a 60, you're gonna be.
You gotta hold on to that. You gotta maintain that relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, but when
hey, look, between the two of us, we got a crazy wardrobe.
Yeah. But yeah, his passing pushed me to be more mindful of my health. Then I went on this journey and lost 100 pounds on my own while trying to get insurance to pay for weight loss surgery. Because the doctor was like, "I'm gonna be real with you. Time isn't on your side. Like at 600, 550 pounds, you don't know when your heart will stop. You don't know when when it's your time." But that woke me up. I started the journey. I lost 100 on my own. Then the insurance came around and saw that, because they just wanted to, they're making it difficult. But then when they finally went down, got out the weight. I mean,
should have wrote them a jingle.
I know. I think my favorite part about my personal journey, I think, is going over to my loved ones and family's houses and seeing more veggies in the fridge, in the pantry, less processed foods, and like around me. And I don't know if it's my influence, but they know that I don't rock like that no more. That I'm more mindful of what I eat now and staying active.
I mean, don't let me be too presumptuous, but culturally, like the island food and stuff like is usually not on that tip. If I'm correct, right?
A lot of pig in the diet.
Yeah, a lot of pig in the diet, a lot of coconut milk. What's interesting? When I look at pictures from over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Or 100 years in Samoa, in Polynesia, they were all fit and cut up. They were all fit and cut up. And I think what happens when, when processed foods made its way, when McDonald's made its way to the islands, when, all these other, I think a lot of colonialism happened in all that too, brought over a lot of that food. But we were living, before they came over, we were living off the island and the ocean. We're living off the land and the ocean. So
I was gonna say our pigs were healthier.
Oh, right.
They was raising them. They was
Yes.
raising them, feeding them. That was a healthy pig. But we're feeding to like the Spam and Vienna sausage.
I know.
I don't know what's in that can.
I might as well just take some salt. When it comes to Spam, oh goodness. So there's a lot of sodium. I gotta stay away from sodium. Island foods, though, yeah. Island foods have evolved into, I don't know what it is now. It's like it's making us,
It's making a comeback.
I got cousins and nieces and nephews who, a lot of times are the tallest or the biggest people in the class, in their classrooms and stuff like that. But I don't know. We have our lane though in things, right?
Right.
You almost likely see a Samoan bouncer at the club checking IDs at the front. We're likely we stay in our lane, but no, for real though, my hope is to get my people healthier. That was what I was trying to get at, like trying to get
back to that cut island life when they was chopping trees and building fires,
climbing trees, throwing coconuts down at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially
now we got coconut machines and stuff like that. It's slowing the world down, man.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, my family made me a chief, and so I'm a chief now too. So
oh wow,
it's very I got to take this responsibility, serious. And so
a
lot of my moves now, I'm mindful that my people are also, I'm representing my people, wherever I go and stuff.
Man, talk about that real quick, man. You're not just gonna skim over that like I'm a chief, man. By the way, anyways.
Oh yeah. There's one thing my mom told me, and I always try to keep in mind, is just to stay humble.
No, I hear you. More as an educational piece, man. Break it down. What that means to be a chief. Is there a ceremonial process that goes on, and how many other ones are around within the tribe, things like that? Like break that down for us. That's definitely real interesting.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I was blessed. Out of 11 siblings, I was the only one that got my name put in the pot to be voted on. And it was a huge moment for me because growing up, I always took pride in being Samoan. I was always proud. I speak the language fluently as well as I do English.
Right.
And so I think my mom, my dad, my elders, they noticed that about me growing up, and then the way I carried myself, the way I interacted with people. I was always proud to be Samoan and proud to be Polynesian. And I think, because people will ask, how did you get that? But I think, the elders captured some of the, the ways my characteristics and my personality and leadership skills amongst my siblings. We're all my siblings are leaders, but something stood out to my mom and my elders, and then they had them put my name in there. I never really dove into why or anything like that with my mom. She just, a lot of times she just says, just know that, people are watching.
Yeah.
People watching.
How does the voting go? You have to get nominated.
Yeah, they have a meeting back home. So the significance of my chief status was you rarely acquire chief status if you ain't never been on the island. When I got it, I had never even been on the island yet. And so
you have now though?
I have now once. Yeah, and it was hard to come back, man. It was hard to leave. But I went back and the love was shown, in regards to my chief stuff. But yeah, it's I hope to go back soon. I hope to go back. But there's gonna be a time where I want to go back and stay for like a year and a half to really invest into my village and my people, out there, and also learn the culture more.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, have you made many travels around the world other than home?
Not around the world, really. Just home was the more recent or the only international trip. But I stay local. I stay in the States.
Okay.
My last trip was to Chicago.
And
then before that, Minnesota, and then before that, DC. All for just the work, advocacy stuff that I do. But
of course.
Yeah, just staying local. I'd like to travel to like Puerto Rico.
Ooh, I have a friend who just went there. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I know the pictures don't do justice. I know, but that warm sand, that clear blue ocean water,
Man,
that's medicine.
if I may, Jabber, what's your dream destination since Poe got the shout out? Is
Oh shoot. I feel like Philippines, one of the somewhere out there, man. Like
Beautiful out there.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of little islands and just like, places out there. Vietnam, like anywhere out there is supposed to be really great tropical type weather. And yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we're about to jump into our show and tell portion of the show. And first off, I know you guys got a big performance coming up here. Emerald Queen Casino, The Taste, June 29th.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Like what? No. Like on the show?
Yeah, we got the invitation to do the Taste. What is it called now? Taste of Tacoma now? And the Bite of Seattle.
It says the Taste Northwest.
Taste
there,
Northwest.
But
That's
yeah.
what
Okay.
Because it would have been Puyallup.
Yeah.
Any other shows coming up?
We're working on some music festivals.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll definitely get the word out once things are solidified and concrete with some of the folks we're interacting with, talking to right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here at Rainier Ave, we're in the midst of Earth Deserves More Than a Day. We've been running a lot of environmental themed programming on Monday. In the mornings and the afternoons here all week long, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So there'll be more programming tomorrow and Friday. Tomorrow, they're going to start it up at 11 a.m. with a panel by the American Lung Association. That'll be followed by Winds of Change at noon. There will be a webinar, Sustaining Our Island, Reflections on Shared Responsibility at 2. And then at 4 p.m., Executive Climate Equity Team, Green Jobs, Climate Equity Task Force, and Climate Preparedness Effort at King County. So that's Earth Deserves More Than a Day, continuing on Rainier Ave tomorrow. And there's your lineup right there for that. Okay. All right, let's get to another song here. This one is coming from here in Seattle. Anna Therese, she has a new EP dropping next month called Alchemical. We got a first single.
She's a dope vocalist.
Yeah, this is a dope song too. It's called Know You Better, with production from Noah Coinflip. So check it out, man. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. We'll be right back with Poe and Jabber, and they got another performance for you too, so stay tuned. Keep it locked.
He had a crazy look in his eye when he busted through that gate. He said, I come to waste your time, but he's way too calculated. Boy, you made me lose my mind, and that's something that I hate. You promised paradise, but then you said I had to wait.
What's good, everybody? It's your pal Mal Holiday, and you're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Fresh Juice Pack, D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
This is Mondo Bancaro from Mondo's World. We will be discussing some interesting subjects. Sometimes I might even have some guests. So please listen to my show on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Hey, this is Paul Pearson. I've hosted the R&B show Star Time since the very beginning of Rainier Avenue Radio, and after years of featuring tracks from the 50s through the 80s, Star Time now plays R&B and hip-hop from the 1990s as well. A whole half-century of soul, funk, hip-hop, and more on Star Time, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Do you have an idea for a community project in your neighborhood? You could be eligible for up to $50,000 in funding through the City of Seattle's Neighborhood Matching Fund. Grants are awarded to grassroots projects that build stronger communities, with an emphasis on projects led by impacting Black, Indigenous, and people of color BIPOC communities. To learn more about the Neighborhood Matching Fund or to see if your project meets the criteria, visit seattle.gov/neighborhoods/NMF.
Salutations, my peoples and peepettes. This is Be Awake, and you're now tuned into Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo. Tap in.
Too stressed, got me feeling too stressed. Yeah, chasing this paper got me feeling too stressed. Rolling up paper got me feeling my best. Not just me, I got a team. Just like a king, we don't get to the check one step at a time. Just like chess, don't press on my line. I've been hitting next. I'm feeling too stressed, got me feeling too stressed. I don't know stop, all I know is the grind. Working 25/8, I don't know time. I don't know patience, but I've been waiting. I'ma take it, it's mine. I'ma take it, I stole it. If I'm outside, I'ma have him like Malcolm. He can do the blinds. Better call back up, you can get live. Y'all know around here, I don't play about mine, you playing. I don't wanna hear a word unless it's I'm paying. Bar here low, motherfucker, I'ma say it. That final flash will have you dashing. What I'm trying to say, motherfucker, I'm saying. This shit is incredible. I can turn Vegeta to a motherfucking vegetable. Smoking on peace pipe, feeling like a Seminole. How to make cadets out of generals. Buzzing like a beehive, did it since knee high. Run around in Levi's, listening to hip hop was dead. Trying to be the revive, then I had to realize it never left. Now all I want is the bread. Yeah. I'm feeling too stressed, got me feeling too stressed. Yeah, chasing this paper got me feeling too stressed. Rolling up paper got me feeling my best. Not just me, I got a team. Just like a king, we don't get to the check one step at a time. Just like chess, don't press on my line. I'ma hit next. Feeling too stressed, feeling too stressed. We was creeping on the low. Better go and leave them boys alone. C4s leave them comatose. C4 temper I explode. Clip longer than their extensions. Turn your self-care into intensive. You need healthcare to fix your image. Hope you prepared to pay the visits. Hope you got our shirts. If you want it on cam, we can shoot the footage. Got an arm like Cam, we can throw the bullet. Got a hair trigger temper, you don't want to pull it. Competition, I seen it. Then the league we competing. Give me a beat and I beat it. To all of your people that be in a bleeding. Can't be defeated. I be as hot as a phoenix. Ooh, I can sell a bulimic fool. I be doing what I need to do. Keep it all I need to know. Need some weed all up in my bowl. Tell me what you know about life. Riding on the couch, no lights. Man of the house by night. Had to be inside by 5. Mama working 9 to 5, divide to 9. I got the time for all Chasing this paper got me feeling too stressed. Rolling up paper got me feeling my best. Not just me, I got a team. Just like a king, we gon' get to the check one step at a time. Just like chess, don't press on my line. I'ma hit next. Feeling too stressed. I'm feeling too stressed.
Man, we hope you're not feeling too stressed. You're tuned into Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. That's Nobi's Battle Talent right there. Way Too Stressed, new single from him. Shouts out to Gertie Got It, who did the video on that one.
I was going
Gertie.
to ask. It looks like it.
Gertie production.
Shout out to Nobi.
Yeah, man. Good stuff, man. All right, we're here with Poe. We're here with Jabber, and we're on Fresh Juice. And I think we're ready for another performance.
All right.
I think we're ready for another performance.
Sounds good. Sounds
All right,
good.
which one are we doing this time, Poe?
We're doing a song I wrote called Beyond the Stars.
Beyond the Stars.
It talks about, we hear that, that saying all the time, shoot for the stars. But I think we also understand that there are stars beyond the stars we are told to shoot for.
Ooh.
And so we're going to encourage y'all to shoot for the stars beyond the stars we see.
Man.
With this tune right here.
All right, let's go ahead and do this. Fresh Juice.
Na 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 na. Listen. Stars beyond the stars we see are starting to call out to me. They call me by my family name. I'm taking flight for better days. Stars beyond the stars we see are starting to call out to me. Yeah, they call me by my family name. I'm taking flight for better days. There are stars we see, we can almost touch them. There are ones we can't, don't think much of them. But reality spoke something awesome, so clear to see how much I want those moments of glorious love. Simply because we fly above. And we say, stars beyond the stars we see are starting to call out to me. Yeah, they call me by my family name. I'm taking flight for better days. We're so close, yet so far. I want to be where you are. Said I long for those moments. Simply. And we say, stars beyond the stars we see are starting to call out to me. Yeah, yeah. They call me by my family name. I'm taking flight for better days. Way beyond the stars, way beyond the stars, where you'll find my space. Way beyond the stars, way beyond the stars, where you'll find my space. Way beyond the stars, way beyond the stars, where you'll find my space. Way beyond the stars, way beyond the stars, where you'll find my space. Stars beyond the stars we see are starting to call out to me. Yeah, yeah. They call me by my family name. I'm taking flight for better days. Shoot, 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 shoot. You're on the star.
Poe and Jabber, you know I'm the rapper.
Let's go.
Don't
Let's
get
go.
him. Don't get him started.
Let's juice.
Don't get him started.
Bars. That's all I gotta say.
Yes.
Thanks for the love, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man, for sure, for sure.
Again, man, the messaging is just so deep and
Yeah.
universal.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that feedback. That means a lot. That means a lot. You know what? When I went to go to school to get my bachelor's in music production, in my songwriting class, the teacher, I asked the teacher about genres, and I said, "How do I?" Because I've been inspired by so many different genres throughout my life, and he told me something real interesting. He said, "You go create what's within you. Let them categorize it."
I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? He's just let go of that stress for now. Work on your creativity, create whatever your vision is, whatever you're hearing. And then once it's out there, people will categorize it accordingly, you know? And so, instead of me intentionally trying to make an R&B song.
That's relevant even more so now. Cause you know, Beyonce has a country album and she did a dance techno album last.
Right.
Even when I think back of like Lil Wayne's rock album,
I remember that.
Right.
Drake is venturing off into different genres as well, but it's like hip hop is hip hop. I think that's something we all, you know, this show is based off hip hop. So a lot of it's going to root in that. And then once you put it out there, they are just going to decide, okay, well, this is actually more of a pop. Like some people will say Drake is pop.
Right. Yeah. So that was the little tip. That still sits with me. And that's when I approach songs, I don't even worry about where it's going to end up, categorize that. So I'm just going to work on the vision, bring that to life, and see what happens after that.
Yeah, it almost feels like you're tapping into source or something like that. Does it take like meditation to reach, or do you? I mean, how do you get in that type of zone?
I could have had just a good day. It just felt good, you know. Woke up feeling like, you know. And sometimes, you know, sometimes my best writing happens when I'm really down too.
Yeah.
You know, in the heavier seasons, that's sometimes my proudest work happens in some of those darkest seasons, you know. So man.
I dig that.
Well, I guess on the other side of the coin, Jabber, I mean, what puts you in the mood to, you know, make your beats, man?
Tough to say. You know, it's funny. We'll post that about like having a good day sometimes will inspire the creativity. For me, I feel like with creativity, I just try and bash my head to the wall enough times to where something's always coming out. No, not physically, but like, you know, you always are working on creating. And then like when I create something that I really enjoy, then that's what like gets me invigorated and gets me going. And like, then I can keep creating, you know? So just like why I said bash my head against the wall is like, keep working on stuff to continue to feel that way. Like there's certainly writer's block is a thing. And a buddy of mine told me before, like, honestly, the real way to beat writer's block is just to continue writing. Like it sucks. It's like harder while you're doing it, but you know, like it makes you stronger as a writer and you know, as a producer and stuff, like just to keep doing it, keep working on your craft, you know.
That's true.
And as that happens, that makes me happy.
When I was way younger, I remember trying to write like a verse a day.
Yeah.
And I remember like stuff would be like, okay, well, that's not really necessary, but it definitely strengthened the muscle of putting something out, putting something together.
For real.
I think that for sure.
Prepping for the show, how do you guys get ready?
Yeah.
Well, we have weekly practices. We're consistently practicing weekly, whether we have a gig or not.
That's dope.
Just to keep our skills and our chemistry tight. So yeah.
So should we tell them a secret about what we've been doing at the rehearsals aside from
Spill it?
Oh,
we need to hear this.
All right, y'all gonna hear this is
Fresh Juice exclusive.
Like this exclusive for show. Y'all are family. So
okay.
This past month we dove into creating a holiday album.
Oh,
I like that.
Yeah, and we made a list of songs as a group. We're like, okay, let's tackle all these, and we're gonna try to highlight all the seasons in that holiday, in the holiday season, and the album's gonna hopefully encompass all of the different holidays in the holiday season. I mean, in December and the winter time. So But we've been hard at work, and we are flipping some of these songs, these Christmas and holiday classics, with some funk, you know, and you know, but a funk groove is one. Another one is reggae.
Yeah.
Another one, yeah. So we're totally thinking out the box, but trying to keep the integrity of that classic. But we're owning it. We're kind of embracing it as our own. It's been fun, honestly, man.
Wow, that's
the weather outside is no fun.
Oh, give us a preview. Yeah, give us a preview.
We'll definitely come by, maybe perform some.
Oh man!
But yeah, we're diving into a lot of classic Christmas holiday songs.
Wow,
songs from that. Yeah,
man, get DJ Holiday on that holiday season.
Yeah. And we've begun our the next project as well, the next album.
Yeah,
my 5th album. This will be the 5th.
Oh
album.
wow!
Yeah. Solid 2 is our 4th. And this next batch of music, I think, though, we're gonna release singles instead of waiting for the whole album to be finished.
Yeah,
we're gonna drop some singles probably every other month, something like that.
Oh, we got a good chunk in already. We got like 6, 7.
We got like 6, 7 songs in already.
Yeah.
Oh, you're ready to go.
Moving. Yeah.
Ready to go.
I mean, the holidays are around the corner.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It comes up quick.
Yeah, you gotta start thinking about holiday records this time of year.
For real.
Like you still got to get it recorded and mixed, mastered.
You guys plan on doing videos?
I think
we're gonna do it. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a video or two for the album. But yeah, you're right. Even when we started a month ago, we felt like we were late. Man, we should have started back in November. Maybe,
wow! Believe me, I know, man.
We're moving though. Yeah, and it'll be short. small out in EP, probably like 7, 8 songs on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can dress up like Santa.
Oh, actually, Matt called Santa.
Matt called
He's I'm Black Santa. Y'all know that.
Let's go. Gotta get Cupid in there.
Yeah.
Before this last holiday season, Matt was like, you know what? I rent a Santa suit so often. I'm just gonna buy one, and then I'm gonna get all my money back because now he does like how many Santa events a year? Like, yeah.
Oh man,
Black Santa events.
He called it.
He called it.
He got this.
So man, I might just put that red thing on my nose and call myself
Rudolph.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I got to know what role Josh is going to roll. What is he going to dress up as?
I think we talked about this once before. I think the rest of us are elves.
You're going to be an elf?
So there's, Rudolph and Santa, and then me, Rain, and Noah are just kind of the side elves.
Yeah. Y'all wearing tights and all? I was trying to visualize us, you know what I'm saying? When I saw your outfit, it was fitted.
It's gonna be a wild album, yo.
Are y'all big on the holidays?
Family wise, yeah. My family gets together, and it's definitely the time where I look forward to being time. Because when we get older, we kind of part ways and living our own lives, and so those gatherings are important for me to make. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But I definitely got to watch what I eat over there. I really got to be mindful. Really got to be mindful that the family get feasts.
Because they're literally based on food.
Pretty much, yeah. And we'll have like big trays, yeah. But the gathering itself is special.
Yeah. You put in the Groupon to the food.
Yeah.
What's something that you've tried from that Josh that posed offered you and you're like, what's this? And like it turned out like really good.
Oh, like food wise?
Yeah.
Shoot, I can't think of anything off top as a super recently. Can you think of anything?
When I make my plate to go, it usually goes with me. We broke bread before. I think it's just been
Yeah.
There's local Subway or something.
Yeah, I think it's been more of that kind of stuff, which is totally fine. You definitely share. That's not the issue.
Oh, some Islander stuff, man. This Island Soul right here. I don't know if you ever tried it, but it's the truth.
Yeah, really? Right here on Rainier.
Right here.
Yeah, I love that spot. Oh my
spot.
goodness.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's the spot right there.
Man.
Yeah.
Why don't we get to this next song real quick, man? We're gonna fit it in from the ATL Arrested Development.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they got a new joint coming out, or it is out, off of the album Bullets Chamber.
Let's go.
And yeah, this one is called Overachiever, featuring Matasho Eshe, with production from Will Montgomery. Check out this joint from Arrested Development right here on Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Shouts out to Speech. He was on the show about a year ago.
To understand that I am an overachiever, underestimated all across the land. That I am an overachiever. Let's go. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed.
A gladiator that makes gladiators. I'm Ridley Scott. I try to cover all bases like a little league tie. I got more love for Black Madonnas than Rome, Italy's got. The only squat you used to doing is diddly squat. I can't hear you talking, it's too much noise. I've been a man for a while, I'm not one of the boys. Not bought nor sold, I am not one of your toys. The more of me, the more sparkle, like drinking LaCroix. No designer clothes, chains from Jacob. They replace shackles on slaves with jewels and makeup. I don't got the same attractions, I'm not in a gay pub. I don't have to fake on the nice cars to fill my tank up. I'm gold, just standing on my own, like an Oscar statue, but ain't no acting, no. I got a lot of dead weight, like carrying a soldier. Trying to ignore us is like burying a boulder. So
I need you to understand that I am an overachiever, underestimated all across the land. That I am an overachiever. Come on. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed.
I need you to understand I'm an overachiever, underestimated, undermined, non-stop by non-believers. Jealous jokers plotting and chopping the whole regime up, thinking that they now can become the leader. I sit and planted seeds that years later became trees. They perch at ease and eat from a bird feeder. Either they are deceived or grieved by perceived dread, so maybe depression. Either way it's either danger. I call you friend, don't become a stranger. Stranger things have happened within this rap game. I'm a pro gamer, I'm a pro aimer, like Public Enemy's local bullets all in my chamber. I may speak conscious, I clearly have a conscience. I crave peace of mind, I serve cause I'm honest. But you should brace yourself, cause you don't want it. I can get ill with my drills, but the dentist.
I need you to understand that I am an overachiever, underestimated all across the land. That I am an overachiever. Let's go. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed. I believe I'll succeed.
Arrested Development. How about that? Overachiever featuring Matasho Eshe. Bullets on the Chamber is the album. Fresh Juice Rainier Radio.
That was funky.
Yeah, that was dope. That was
Yeah.
fire.
All right, man. We are almost out of time. So before we bounce, we want to give you both the opportunity to suggest a possible guest for the future. Someone you've worked with, know personally, can refer. Why don't you go, Jabber? Who do you want to suggest?
Ooh, let's see. Oh, you know what? Who did we have at rehearsal with us not too long ago?
Ooh.
You brought her in. She had
Savvy Ray.
Maybe she's been on here before already, but Savvy Ray would be a really good person to have on here. Singer, rapper. I know she just did a show, The Lucky Dime in Everett, I think. But yeah.
Savvy
That's the
dope.
first thing that came to mind. So boom.
Savvy Ray. Okay. All right. Who you got for us, Bo?
Oh, these guys are like family. Auto Gang.
Auto Gang.
Yeah, Auto Gang. Messiah and all them. Yeah.
Okay. Did they drive?
Cham, you know Cham. Yeah.
Yes, I double that. Or yeah, double,
Yeah,
yeah, whatever.
Auto Gang.
Second that.
Yeah.
Second that. Thank you.
Second that. No shit.
Yeah. Shout out to White Center.
Okay.
Good, see?
Hey, random question. Have you guys ever performed at a casino? Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, a few times. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that crowd like?
The few times I was there, most of the times that I was there were to do cover songs so the people are familiar with the songs to get them dancing. And the other two times I was at Muckleshoot was to open for Common Kings, and we opened for Common Kings there at that, and that was specific, obviously their music.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, final words. Something to leave us with. Why don't you take this one, Jabber, first? Final words. What do you want to leave us with?
Ooh, keep limited and stay positive.
Okay, yes.
I like that.
All right,
Simple.
Poe, what do you got?
All right, let's see. It's never a loss if there's a lesson.
Ooh. Smoked them again.
Digging it.
Triple smoke. All the smoke.
All the smoke. All right. Speaking of smoke, man, next week it's gonna be full of it, man, because Fatal Luciano is coming through.
Let's go.
You know he wants all that smoke. May 1st. It'll be our first show of May, 9 p.m. as always. Fresh Juice. Fatal Luciano will be here in the studio, man, making another return to the show. Every time he comes through, it's always dope, man. So looking forward to that. He has an album called The Ladder Down that's been dropped recently. So yeah, lots of dope stuff there. Following all of our platforms, Facebook. Sorry, that's the wrong one. There we go. Facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. Follow us there. IG, Twitter, X. Follow us there. We live tweet the playlist and tag the artists. You can learn more about them. Of course, we broadcast on both Instagram and Twitter as well. And subscribe to us on our YouTube page. Subscribe, ring the bell. YouTube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. YouTube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. Just put that up in your browser. You don't have to do the search engine. It'll take you directly to our page. We do live shows for you every week. You can watch them whenever you want. And then we do smaller clips every day as well. So you can get a little fix there. So subscribe, ring the bell, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. A portion of tonight's interview will be heard on DJ Defcon's The Re-Up up there in the north end of the state on KSBR 91.7 FM. Shouts out to him. Thursdays from 8 to 10, DJ Defcon. And as well as, of course, Earth Deserves More in a Day continues on Rainier Ave tomorrow. Again, there is the schedule of events going on right there. And as always, thank you for tuning in here on Fresh Juice. Peace and bless. We out.